Alright guys, so we just finished our first full day of Black Friday, and to say the least, it was actually way crazier than any of us were going to predict it was going to be. We got so many promo packs, so many more promo packs than we expected. We actually had a lot of really good Flash SBC so far, and today we're likely going to get a lot of league upgrades and all that good stuff. However, we are heading into Super Sunday. Now, Super Sunday isn't actually... It's probably not going to formally be called Super Sunday. However, we did get something in FIFA 20 where they called it Super Sunday. Likely, it's just going to be another kind of Black Friday, no name. But I'm going to call it Super Sunday. I don't know why. But what we're going to be expecting on this Sunday is we're going to be seeing the re-releases or just new releases of Best of Team of the Week Team 2. And we are going to get a mini release of the Signature Signings Promo Team 2. Now today on Saturday, I might be completely wrong. I have a feeling we're going to see promo packs. I don't think we will see lightning rounds like we did yesterday. I don't expect the market to go super crazy on Saturday. Aside from fodder probably shooting up a ton, I am expecting a lot of very good SBC content along with upgrades, maybe an icon repeatable pack, or something along those lines with more player SBCs and such. However, on Sunday, with the new pack content coming out, I am expecting, again, another huge round of lightning rounds and promo packs, basically every hour of the day on Sunday. And this is going to bring a lot of stuff. So I kind of wanted to talk about some investments, some trading that we're doing this weekend to kind of reel it in. Now, you guys will see right now that I have 13K. This is being recorded early Saturday, kind of late night Friday where I am. You guys will see I have 13K, and what I did during lightning rounds today or yesterday was I went all in on fodder again. I am expecting really good SBCs and a rebound, so I kind of went ahead and bought a ton. Now I am flipping a couple meta cards, but I'm pretty deep unassigned on a lot of the higher rated meta cards or fodder cards. They came down quite a bit. I was like, this is a little bit too low, and being that I am on Xbox, of course, I do end up seeing that Xbox fodder goes up way more than the meta cards do. So I thought to myself that it's probably a good idea for me to kind of head into some of the fodder. Now, all the card types we're going to take a look at, we saw a lot of them really go up a good amount on Friday night. The signature signing cards, these are the ones that are kind of interesting. They're a hot topic right now. There are some decent ones. For me, I'm not touching any of these cards until much later on. I think Monday is probably the safest day to kind of pick up some of these cards. Now you will see they're going to go up and down in price, but we still have a whole weekend of supply to come on. I do think these cards are going to end up coming down quite a bit when we get closer and closer to the end of this kind of promo run. The same with kind of the icons and the cards that are staying in packs all weekend long. I saw a lot of people packing icons yesterday. I'd imagine you're going to see that continue on. And if we do get an icon pack, which we have seen the last 2 years in Black Friday, you will end up seeing these cards come down quite a bit probably. So for me, icons, new promo cards and stuff like that, I'm waiting until at least Monday before I start looking to buy in on those cards. Now some of these meta golds have done very well. We were taking a look at them in yesterday night's video, and Mbappe, Ronaldo, literally cards that were in and out of packs were moving so good, all moving up. Overall the market did very well on Friday night. As to be expected, it started a little bit earlier than we originally predicted it to, but nonetheless, we still saw the market just do very well. And as I said, I expect to kind of see that continue into Saturday. I'm not expecting a crazy amount of lightning rounds. However, EA have shown that they are ready to go above and beyond in this game, and they are going like full on, let's get the bag, money with all the packs we've been getting. We saw 600,000 ultimate packs dropped yesterday at 8 p.m. UK. That is insane. We have never ever seen anything like that before. So really crazy. Now again, I kind of want to take a look at fodder here because heading into Super Sunday, again with more promo packs and stuff, I do think fodder is a great pickup. EA have shown they're not afraid to start going in on some of these cards. Now for Xbox guys, I think fodder is probably the better bet for you other than metas. Meta market wasn't moving as much as we really thought it was. Yeah, some cards went up a ton, but as far as trading goes, I feel like fodder's just the way to go if you're on Xbox. It's just so easy. It moves so much. I was taking a really good look at some of these 85s and 86s. I really like Thiago Silva. I bought a lot at about a 6.5-ish K range. He's actually down to 6.2 now. I don't expect this to kind of hold. I do think fodder will go up. And I am expecting him to get at least 10K again sometime in the near future. He's actually 6.4 on Xbox. This was just a one-off snipe, but I am expecting these cards to kind of continue to rise up as the supply clears the market on Saturday. And again, an icon pack, all of a sudden the 85s, 86s, 87s, they're going up because it's going to be repeatable this time if we get it. Same with all the fodder. I think it's just way too low. 84s look so cheap again, man. 2K for 84 rated, guys. Go and pick those up. They're going to go up. Savage, the defenders. I mean, even Ibrahimovic, I mean, that's very low for him. 83 is kind of not back to discard yet. I don't know. They don't interest me yet. I'm not a big fan of the 83s. I think they're still kind of up. But the 84s, the 85s, the 86s, and I guess you can even say the 87s as well. They just look way, way, way too cheap. And if we take a look at some of the charts here, we looked at Silva. He was up to 10K earlier this week. Kingsley Coman, Thiago sitting at just 11K. And just a little while ago, just a week or so ago, we saw these cards up a much higher amount. I mean, Thiago was about 18K. You know, 11 to 18K right now, that's a huge, huge profit. So I just think these higher rated cards is a very good shout. Now, you do have to be quick with them. If you guys are on the Saturday before, you know, it's early morning, this video comes out, I would honestly look to probably sell them off before Sunday, sell into Saturday night or something. Like I said, I do expect some really good SBCs today because you will see some prices come down even more on Sunday with lightning rounds and all the pack content we're going to be getting. So if that's the case and you're holding fodder, definitely sell off. But if you are looking to buy, I think buying a lot of these cards on Sunday during the lightning rounds is a great, great shout. And even the 88s, man, these are way too cheap for 88 rated cards, honestly. If I had more coins, I would start going into Sergio Ramos. I think center back, great links and everything. I know this card can easily hit 34K, 30K plus again. All it takes is one good icon SBC. This guy flies. Way too cheap at 22K. And that's kind of the same with a lot of these cards. I mean, even the 89s, I mean, you're getting in very high range right there. But, you know, Benzema we saw hit 40K at one point in the week. I wouldn't be surprised to see some of these cards really start to go up even more. Now, the fun thing is about some of these cards, I did say, guys, it would be a good idea to maybe pick up some of the fodder cards that were actually going to be out of packs. This isn't really an investment for you guys to make, but earlier this week we talked about picking up Felipe, who was it, Bonucci, and even Cruz too. Look at Cruz, guys. He sits at 35K. There's no supply of him that came in today. The card absolutely flew on Xbox because there's just no supply of him coming in. There's nothing to take his price down. Take a look at a card like Felipe as well. You'll see, you know, 84s are down to what, 2K now, 2.5K. This 84 Felipe, he had no supply come into the game, and as you guys can see, he is set at 5.6K. A really safe card to kind of put your coins in and invest in, and he did very well. And I do think if we are to get really good SBCs later today, tomorrow, whatever it is, this guy's gonna fly. There's no supply of him on the market. He's gonna fly. So we did really good with those calls. You're already in profit, but you could be in a lot more if you hold. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be asking about the metas and stuff. I mean, we took a good look at them, and I think heading into Sunday, it's not a good idea to hold any of them that are gonna be in packs. However, looking at cards like Vinicius, Salah, the cards that are in the best of Team of the Week 1, these cards won't be in packs on Sunday. I think they're gonna do well. Salah, Son, Mbappe, you know, these cards in best of Team of the Week 1, they're going to do very, very well. Today we saw Vinicius, he's kind of continued up. It seems that PlayStation has been the better console to trade these meta cards on. They're moving a lot more. On Xbox, I just found it wasn't super profitable. I mean, if you bought in early enough, maybe you could have made some coins, but I mean, it's just weird the way the demand worked this weekend. I didn't expect to see this big of a rise on a Friday. I do expect these cards to go up, you know, kind of over Saturday, over the weekend, as more and more people start getting confidence to buy, and they start FOMOing into some of those cards that are going to be out of packs on Sunday now. The best of Team of the Week 1, we saw these cards come down a ton over the last 2 weeks, and I just think the rebound is coming on a lot of these cards. You will see the lower tiers, though. They did come down a good amount. They won't hit those previous prices, like Theo Hernandez. He won't be 200K. You won't see his card hit that price ever again. Even Mo Salah, I mean, we looked at him last night, and even now, I don't see this card potentially going back up to what he once was. And unfortunately, that's just kind of the case. He won't go over 500K, but I could see him go and hit, you know, 450 on PS. I mean, maybe like 370, 380 on Xbox. As more and more people get the confidence to kind of buy these cards back, you'll see that there was this huge confidence. He actually came back down a little bit. I'd imagine his price will probably be something way different when you're watching this video, depending on when you watch it. These prices are moving like crazy, but those are kind of the cards I'm looking at. I think I'm going to be more of a fodder guy because the metas just look interesting. You're going to see a lot of these golds come back in the packs for Sunday. Some of the other ones you're going to see go out. So you're going to see Neymar go out, Mane go out. I think maybe these ones are good pickups as well. With a card like Neymar, obviously he was in packs all of Friday. We saw a ton of supply come in. His price didn't get hurt too much. He's actually up a little bit. So like I said, the demand kind of really held him in there. So maybe it won't be a bad idea to maybe start picking up some of, his gold cards or something if you want to buy them for your team. I'm not saying flip with them, honestly. I don't think they make great trading investments, but as far as team-wise go, I think a lot of these meta cards will be good to kind of pick up and last you a couple weeks until we start getting like Christmas panic and stuff like that. Now, I would be careful with, say, the informs, like Neymar's inform, I do think will come down back under 1 mil on at least Xbox, and maybe he'll come back down to 1.2-ish on PlayStation when he does get added back into packs. We did see a lot of supply, a lot of Team of the Week supply. But I don't know, it's just the markets reacted very different. PS saw a lot more panic, I guess, than Xbox did. The Xbox market, like, I feel like today wasn't as bad as people would expect it to be for Xbox. And maybe it's just because it's dead box. I really couldn't tell you, but I myself, I was just kind of surprised. I was expecting a little bit more movement. I mean, Fodder Cards dropped maybe 2 or 3K. On Xbox. We saw Thiago Silva dropped what, 3.5K. I was expecting a lot bigger of a drop on a lot more cards, honestly, with the amount of supply. I mean, Xbox didn't even hit over 2 mil transfers at the peak time of the market. So I was really surprised about that. I know PS didn't hit their peak either. I don't know if maybe it's just a supply thing or something. I mean, we saw the most packs ever opened during lightning rounds today. And the market just didn't really react. I don't know if people just aren't interested in selling, if everyone's just quick selling because market's got no value. I really couldn't tell you what it is. Maybe it was just fake numbers by EA or something. It's just a very weird day. It was very fun, don't get me wrong. I thought the SBC content was really class. I thought it was really good, actually, all day long. So I'm expecting, the kind of same thing. I thought the SBC content was great. I'd imagine that it'll continue into Saturday. I think we're going to get league upgrades and all that good stuff. Sunday, we'll get some more player SBCs and stuff like that. It's just a matter of the pack content. It's a little weird. The market content's a little weird. So I guess we're just going to sit there, see how it all goes, and yeah. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up. I will see you guys tomorrow for an interesting video, to say the least. Till then, peace.